Have you ever found yourself standing before your closet, a familiar silence hanging in the air, punctuated only by a quiet, nagging question? Why does nothing in here feel quite right anymore? It's a curious predicament, isn't it? Those dresses that once felt like a second skin, the ones that danced with you through vibrant evenings and sun-drenched afternoons, now seem to whisper a different story. Perhaps they cling a little too snugly in new places, or their once perfect brightness now feels a shade too loud, a touch too young. And then there are the others, the garments that offer a familiar comfort, a sense of ease, yet somehow they don't quite reflect the woman you know yourself to be deep down inside, the woman who is still vibrant, still full of life, still you. This strange in-between space can feel a little bewildering. You've navigated decades, gathered wisdom like precious pearls, and settled into your own skin with a newfound freedom and comfort that youth could only dream of. And yet, the ever-spinning carousel of fashion often seems to bypass this particular brand of radiant, mature beauty. But here's a truth that often gets lost in the noise. Genuine style, especially as we embrace our 60s and beyond, isn't about desperately chasing fleeting trends. It's about a gentle, joyful rediscovery of your innate presence, your effortless ease, and that quiet, captivating elegance that has the power to turn heads for all the most wonderful reasons. What if the secret to rekindling that spark, to feeling truly authentically stylish, isn't about a radical overhaul, but a gentle embrace of what already works, beautifully tailored to who you are now? Are you missing out on the simple joy of slipping into something that just gets you? It's a beautiful truth that as we journey through life, our bodies narrate the stories of our experiences. They change, they soften, they evolve. But this natural evolution doesn't mean your innate sense of style simply vanishes into thin air. Oh no, it doesn't disappear. Rather, it matures, it deepens, and it simply asks to be expressed in a new, perhaps more considered way. It yearns to be dressed with an extra layer of softness, a more profound sense of grace, and a clearer, more heartfelt intention. This isn't about hiding or camouflaging, it's about celebrating the incredible woman you've become. That's precisely why today, we're not just glancing into the world of dresses, we're stepping thoughtfully into it, exploring 5 absolutely timeless styles that possess a magical ability to work wonders for every woman navigating the glorious chapter of life beyond 60. These aren't complicated, high-maintenance pieces. They are, at their core, wonderfully simple, undeniably flattering, and blissfully comfortable. And perhaps most importantly, they don't attempt to mask or alter the essence of who you are. Instead, they have a remarkable talent for gently, subtly highlighting the very best of you, celebrating you just as you are, right here, right now. We'll delve into the secrets of fabrics that dance and move with you, not against you. Explore necklines that beautifully frame your face and flatter your features. Consider lengths that bring a sense of harmony and balance to your silhouette. And discover shapes that feel so effortlessly right, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. From those cherished quiet morning coffee runs to lively family dinners, from peaceful garden walks that soothe the soul to exciting weekend outings brimming with new adventures, these dresses are designed to be your faithful companions. By the time we conclude our little exploration, you'll see with newfound clarity that feeling genuinely stylish and put together doesn't necessitate a closet bursting at the seams with an overwhelming array of clothes. It simply requires a few carefully chosen, wonderfully versatile pieces. Like these 5 essential dresses that instinctively know how to love you back. And pay close attention, because the last one we'll discuss, it's a quietly adored favorite among women who always exude an air of effortless polish, who look impeccably put together, but never ever seem like they're trying too hard. It's a little secret weapon of understated chic. Some garments don't need to shout to make their presence felt. They possess a more refined, subtle language, a gentle whisper that speaks volumes. The A-line Midi dress is precisely this kind of eloquent whisper. It doesn't rely on a fanfare of ruffles, a cascade of sequins, or any other ostentatious embellishments to capture attention and make a lasting impression. Instead, its power lies in its beautifully considered shape, a soft, flowing A that begins its gentle journey at the shoulders, glides gracefully over the bust, and then, with an air of quiet confidence, flares out ever so slightly just below the natural waistline. This particular silhouette isn't a fleeting trend. It has been a steadfast companion, flattering women of every age and every walk of life for generations. However, there's a unique kind of magic that unfolds when a woman over 60 rediscovers or embraces the A-line midi. Why, you might ask? It's because the A-line dress possesses an innate understanding of a woman's body, especially as it matures. It doesn't uncomfortably cling to areas that may have softened with the passage of time, nor does it draw undue attention to the parts of ourselves we might occasionally feel a little self-conscious about, such as the tummy, hips, or thighs. Instead, its genius lies in its ability to create a beautiful sense of visual balance and harmony. It allows for an unparalleled freedom of movement, inviting a natural grace back into the way you walk, the way you sit, and the way you carry yourself through the world. For many women gracefully navigating their 60s and beyond, the real sartorial challenge isn't merely finding something that fits in a technical sense. It's discovering garments that truly flow, that move with an elegant fluidity. The A-line midi dress accomplishes this with remarkable ease. But, as with all things of quality, not all A-line dresses are created equal, and a few thoughtful considerations can elevate this style from merely good to truly exceptional. Let's first turn our attention to the crucial aspect of length. A true, perfectly proportioned midi dress should ideally fall somewhere between just below the knee and mid-calf. This specific length achieves two wonderfully advantageous things simultaneously. It masterfully elongates the leg line, creating an illusion of added height and slenderness, and it provides just the right amount of coverage without ever veering into the territory of feeling frumpy or outdated. When the hemline hits that sweet spot, not too short to feel exposed, not too long to feel cumbersome, it bestows an air of effortless elegance, even if you're opting for comfortable flat shoes. Now let's consider the heart of its comfort, the fabric. This is where the delightful interplay of comfort and movement truly comes alive. Seek out materials that feel soft against the skin and possess a natural drape, such as light, breathable cottons, fluid viscous blends, sumptuously soft jersey, or even airy linen blends if you prefer something that allows your skin to breathe, especially in warmer weather. It's generally wise to steer clear of anything overly stiff, heavy, or restrictive. You want the skirt of your dress to sway and move harmoniously with you, not to fight against your natural rhythm. When it comes to prints versus solids, this is entirely a matter of personal preference and the mood you wish to convey. Solid colors in timeless, classic tones like sophisticated navy, earthy olive, romantic dusty rose, or creamy soft ivory are invariably elegant and provide a versatile canvas. However, don't shy away from the gentle charm of a delicate floral pattern or a small understated geometric print. These can introduce a subtle touch of joy and personality to your ensemble without overwhelming your frame. If you happen to be petite, keeping the scale of your prints smaller and more delicate will generally be more flattering. Conversely, if you're taller or have a curvier figure, you have a bit more license to experiment with bolder, more expressive patterns. Just ensure that the dress still retains its inherent, graceful A-line shape. The true beauty of the A-line midi dress also lies in its remarkable versatility and how effortlessly it transforms to suit a multitude of occasions. For a cozy Sunday brunch with friends or a relaxed afternoon, simply throw on a light, soft cardigan. Need to elevate the look for a casual business meeting or a delightful visit to a museum? Add a well-fitting structured blazer and you're instantly polished. You can layer it with a beautifully patterned scarf for a pop of color, define your waist with a chic belt if you desire, or simply let it drape naturally for an air of unstudied elegance. There's truly no wrong way to wear it. Footwear choices also play a significant role in completing the look. Think comfortable yet stylish ballet flats, low wedge sandals that offer a touch of height without sacrificing comfort, or sophisticated ankle boots when the weather turns a bit chilly. You can confidently skip the towering high heels. This dress possesses an intrinsic elegance that doesn't require them to make you look and feel wonderful. And here's a little secret, a delightful side effect that often goes unspoken. When you walk in an A-line midi dress that fits you just right, there's a certain enchanting sway that returns to your step. It's subtle, almost imperceptible to others, but it's incredibly powerful for the wearer. It's a gentle reminder that true elegance isn't dictated by age. It's a beautiful expression of movement, inherent ease, and quiet confidence. So, if it's been a while since you've embraced the charm of an A-line midi dress, perhaps now is the perfect time to revisit this timeless classic. You might just be delightfully surprised by how wonderfully good it feels to wear something that doesn't demand attention, but quietly, effortlessly commands it anyway. The next dress we're poised to explore is equally timeless, but it carries with it a little more structured edge and sophisticated polish, especially appealing to women who appreciate a touch of refined tailoring in their wardrobe. If there's a single dress that arguably deserves a cherished spot in every woman's wardrobe, particularly as she navigates life beyond 60, it's the indomitable shirt dress. It is the epitome of polished yet wonderfully easy style, refined without ever feeling stiff or overly formal. The shirt dress is much like your favorite classic novel, wonderfully familiar, utterly timeless, and always appropriate, no matter the occasion. At first glance, its design might appear deceptively simple, perhaps even reminiscent of an oversized button-down shirt that decided, quite serendipitously, to become a dress. But when chosen with a discerning eye and a touch of care, the shirt dress transcends its humble origins and transforms into an undeniable wardrobe hero, a true workhorse of style. Why does it hold such enduring appeal? Because it masterfully provides a sense of structure without ever imposing restriction. It elegantly frames the neckline with a smart, sophisticated collar, gently defines the shoulders, creating a flattering line, and most crucially, it offers a desirable shape, often achieved through a subtle tie waist or a gracefully flowing belt, all while generously giving your body ample room to breathe and move with comfort. For women embracing their 60s and beyond, this delicate balance between structure and freedom is absolutely priceless. You've likely moved beyond the desire to squeeze into anything uncomfortably tight, yet you also don't want to feel lost or disappear within something entirely shapeless. The shirt dress navigates this fine line with remarkable beauty and effortless grace. Let's delve into the nuances of fit and cut, which are paramount to unlocking the shirt dress's full potential. You're looking for a garment that skims the body with a gentle caress rather than clinging to it. Seek out styles that feature buttons running all the way down the front. This offers you wonderful versatility, allowing you to adjust how open or closed you'd like the neckline to be, catering to both your comfort and the occasion. An ideal length for most is a chic midi, falling gracefully just below the knees or to mid-calf. This length not only adds an elegant, elongated line to the body, but also pairs beautifully with a wide array of footwear, from sophisticated flats and classic loafers to low-heeled sandals that offer a touch of lift. Now let's turn our attention to the sleeves, a detail that, while seemingly small, can make all the difference in both comfort and style. Many shirt dresses are thoughtfully designed with rolled cuffs, elegant elbow-length sleeves, or full long sleeves that often feature button tabs for versatile styling options. For mature arms, this provides a wonderfully gentle and stylish solution, offering desired coverage without any sense of heaviness or bulk, all while maintaining a look that is both modern and impeccably clean. The fabric, however, is where the real magic of a shirt dress often happens. A crisp, high-quality cotton poplin, for instance, offers that wonderfully fresh, tailored feel, making it a perfect choice for the brighter days of spring and summer. A soft, luxurious tencel blend, on the other hand, feels incredibly sumptuous against the skin and drapes with a beautiful, fluid elegance. And for those cooler months, when warmth becomes a priority, A shirt dress crafted from durable denim, cozy corduroy, or lightweight wool blends can provide that much-needed insulation without adding any unwelcome bulk to your silhouette. One of the shirt dress's most celebrated attributes is its incredible versatility. Wear it loose and flowing for a breezy, relaxed daytime look, perfect for errands or a casual coffee. Add a rich leather belt and a structured handbag, and you're instantly ready for a sophisticated lunch with friends or even a more formal casual meeting. During cooler months, don't hesitate to layer it stylishly over comfortable leggings or wear it completely open, transforming it into a chic, lightweight duster coat over a simple tank top and well-fitting trousers. Yes, indeed, it masterfully doubles as stylish outerwear. When it comes to colors, it's always wisest to stay with hues that you know flatter your complexion and make you feel your best. A classic white shirt dress, for example, is an emblem of timeless elegance. But don't overlook the sophisticated charm of rich chambray, the deep allure of forest green, the soft romance of blush pink, or even the subtle sophistication of delicate pinstripes or tiny understated prints. These tones are particularly gentle and flattering on mature skin, creating a calm, effortless, and inherently confident presence. And here's a little styling tip that can add an instant touch of polish and refinement. Consider adding a beautiful silk scarf, perhaps tied artfully at the collar, or a long, elegant pendant necklace. These simple additions can beautifully frame the face and draw the eye upward, enhancing your natural radiance and bringing out your inner glow. More so than perhaps any other dress, the shirt dress possesses the remarkable ability to make you feel instantly put together, even on those days when you barely had a moment to think about your outfit. That's precisely why women in their 60s, 70s, and far beyond reach for it time and time again. Because sometimes, true, enduring elegance is just one simple button away. There are dresses that flatter your figure, others that lift your spirits, but the iconic wrap dress possesses the magical ability to do both, often so effortlessly that you barely even realize its transformative power. There's an undeniable, almost alchemical charm in the way it crosses so gently at the front, ties with an easy grace at the side, and then drapes with such natural, fluid elegance over the body. It feels, in many ways, as though it was custom-made just for you. And in a sense, it is. The true genius of the wrap dress lies in the fact that it doesn't attempt to force your body into a predetermined shape. Instead, it artfully, almost intuitively, shapes itself around you, accommodating your unique curves and contours. This inherent adaptability is precisely why it has remained a quiet, steadfast fashion icon for decades, ever since the visionary Diane von Furstenberg first introduced its effortless chic to the world back in the 1970s. For women gracefully navigating their 60s and beyond, this particular style offers far more than just aesthetic beauty. It brings a profound sense of comfort, unparalleled flexibility, and a wonderfully renewed sense of confident femininity. Let's begin by exploring exactly why the wrap dress works so incredibly well for so many different body types and ages. Its primary superpower is its ability to create a visual waist, even if your natural waistline has softened somewhat over time. By drawing the fabric inwards at the side with its signature tie, it gently yet effectively emphasizes your natural curves without any uncomfortable squeezing, pulling, or restriction. It artfully highlights the bust area, creates the illusion of a narrower waist, and allows the skirt to flow with graceful ease over the hips and thighs. This visual effect is both remarkably graceful and wonderfully forgiving. And then there's the universally flattering V neckline. It's truly a gift, especially for mature faces. It works to elongate the neck, soften the jawline, and draw the observer's eye upward, creating a look of refined elegance. If you're someone who prefers a bit more arm coverage, you'll be delighted to know that many wrap dresses are thoughtfully designed with elegant three-quarter length sleeves or charming flutter sleeves, offering light, comfortable coverage without adding any unnecessary bulk or weight. Now, let's turn our attention to the crucial element of fabric, because the key to a truly successful wrap dress is its drape. You're looking for a fabric that flows beautifully, that moves with you, not one that clings uncomfortably or feels stiff. Materials like soft jersey knit, fluid rayon blends, or lightweight crepe are often excellent choices. They move gently with your body, never feel restrictive, and most importantly, they are incredibly easy and comfortable to wear all day long, seamlessly transitioning from morning errands to delightful evening dinners. For the cooler months, a wrap dress crafted from soft wool jersey or a cozy sweater knit can provide welcome warmth while still meticulously maintaining that signature feminine silhouette. Colors and patterns also play a significant role in the overall impact of a wrap dress. They look absolutely beautiful in rich, solid colors like deep plum, regal emerald, warm rust, or classic ever-chic black. However, they also truly shine when adorned with small, tasteful prints. Think of tiny, delicate florals, subtle, sophisticated stripes, or understated, charming dots. The general rule of thumb is to ensure the pattern isn't too busy or overwhelming. You want it to enhance your natural beauty, not distract from it. As for styling, the inherent beauty of the wrap dress is that it requires very little embellishment to look stunning. It truly speaks for itself. A delicate necklace resting in the V neckline, a pair of simple, elegant earrings, and a comfortable yet chic pair of low heels or stylish flats are often all you need to complete the look. On colder days, you can easily layer a light, complementary cardigan or a sophisticated longline blazer over it. Alternatively, for a touch of cozy sophistication, consider adding a pair of opaque tights and elegant ankle boots. Here's one more subtle tip that can add an extra touch of flair. Consider choosing a wrap dress with a slightly asymmetrical hemline or a soft, gentle ruffle detail at the bottom. This can add a lovely sense of movement and make every step you take feel just a little more elegant and graceful. And here's a quiet, heartfelt truth that many women discover when they embrace this style. The moment you tie a wrap dress, there's often a profound sense of feeling like yourself again. Not the person you used to be, or the person the world sometimes thinks you should be, but the authentic, wonderful woman you are right now, confident, gentle, and undeniably beautiful. The wrap dress doesn't ask you to change a single thing about yourself. It simply meets you exactly where you are and serves as a beautiful reminder that true, enduring elegance never, ever fades. Sometimes, in a world that often shouts for attention, the most profound and impactful statement is one of quiet, understated simplicity. The sleeveless shift dress, in its beautiful minimalism, may not be the most overtly dramatic or attention-grabbing piece hanging in your wardrobe, but it might just prove to be the most incredibly useful, versatile, and quietly flattering garment you own. Characterized by its straight, clean, and refreshingly unstructured lines, this dress allows your body to simply be, to breathe without constraint. There are no waistlines to fuss over or adjust, no complicated zippers to struggle with. There is just an easy, inherent elegance in its silhouette as it glides gracefully from shoulder to hem. For women embracing their 60s and beyond, this intrinsic ease transcends mere convenience. It blossoms into a palpable kind of freedom. We all have those days, don't we, when the thought of orchestrating a complicated outfit feels utterly exhausting. Days when you simply want something you can slip into effortlessly and feel instantly, beautifully pulled together. Not overdone, certainly not underdressed, but just perfectly, comfortably right. That is precisely the gift that the sleeveless shift dress offers with such unassuming grace. Let's explore why this seemingly simple design works so wonderfully. The hallmark straight cut of the shift dress allows it to skim the body with a gentle caress rather than hugging it tightly. It doesn't cling to the waist, hips, or thighs, a feature that can be especially welcome and appreciated as our bodies naturally shift and change with age. And because it falls in one continuous, soft line from the top to the bottom, it cleverly creates a long, lean, and elegant silhouette without ever feeling restrictive or tight. The sleeveless design itself, or perhaps soft cap sleeves if that's more your preference, keeps the overall look feeling light, airy, and wonderfully comfortable, especially during warmer weather. But please don't worry if you're not entirely comfortable showing your arms. This dress is practically made for layering, making it a true chameleon in your wardrobe. Add a soft, beautifully draped cardigan for a touch of warmth and coziness, a well-tailored linen blazer for a more polished and structured look, or even a lightweight, flowing kimono for an element of bohemian chic. Suddenly, your look becomes not only more comfortable for you, but also demonstrably more refined and thoughtfully put together. Now let's talk about the crucial role of fabric, because when the shape of a garment is inherently simple, the texture and quality of the material become all the more important in conveying style and elegance. Look for materials that possess a gentle, pleasing weight and a beautiful, natural drape. Linen blends are a fantastic choice for their breathability and relaxed sophistication. Rayon offers a lovely fluidity, while soft cottons or silky modal fabrics feel wonderful against the skin and move with graceful ease. It's generally advisable to avoid fabrics that are too stiff, as they can detract from the dress's natural flow, or conversely, too clingy, which can undermine its effortless charm. The true allure of the shift dress lies in its unforced, natural movement. Length also matters significantly in achieving the most flattering effect. A shift dress that hits just at the knee or slightly below it tends to be the most universally flattering and versatile. This length provides enough coverage to feel elegant and appropriate for various occasions, yet still allows you to move freely and confidently. Color and print can completely transform the mood and character of a shift dress. A solid navy or a warm, earthy taupe feels timeless, classic, and wonderfully understated. A soft blush pink or a gentle dusty lavender can add a touch of romantic charm. And if you're in the mood for something a little livelier, don't hesitate to try a subtle, tasteful print. Perhaps delicate watercolor florals, sophisticated tone-on-tone patterns, or a quiet, understated geometric motif. Styling the shift dress is a beautifully simple and enjoyable affair. A long, elegant pendant necklace can create a lovely focal point. A chic woven clutch adds a touch of texture, and comfortable flat sandals or classic loafers complete the look with effortless polish. You're essentially done and ready for anything the day may bring. In colder seasons, the shift dress proves its versatility yet again. Pair it with opaque tights and stylish ankle boots, and consider layering a fitted, fine-gauge turtleneck underneath for an extra layer of warmth and a touch of sophisticated chic. The real enduring beauty of the shift dress is that it graciously allows you to shine. It doesn't try to define your shape or impose a style upon you. Instead, it provides a beautiful, understated canvas that lets your movement, your smile, your unique energy take center stage. And isn't that, at its very heart, what true elegance is all about? If you've ever felt overwhelmed by fussy ruffles, complicated ties, or restrictive waistbands, the serene simplicity of the shift dress may be exactly what your wardrobe and your spirit has been quietly waiting for. It's calm, it's classic, and in its own wonderfully quiet way, it's utterly unforgettable. There's an undeniable, deeply comforting sensation that comes with slipping into a well-chosen knit dress. It possesses a unique ability to wrap around you without any sense of pressure, to stretch and move harmoniously with your body, and to warm you not just physically, but with a certain emotional reassurance too. For women navigating the enriching chapter of life beyond 60, the knit dress often evolves from being merely a seasonal favorite into a trusted go-to garment for those myriad days when you desire to feel both wonderfully cozy and effortlessly elegant at the exact same time. Imagine a world with no stiff, unyielding fabrics, no complicated, fiddly fastenings, just pure, unadulterated softness, blissful ease, and inherent style, all beautifully combined in one versatile piece. That's the quiet promise of a great knit dress. Let's begin by exploring what makes this particular style of dress so wonderfully special and enduringly popular. A truly good knit dress is crafted from soft, breathable fibers that gently contour the body's natural lines without ever uncomfortably clinging. It masterfully provides a sense of shape without any feeling of squeezing, offers welcome warmth without any cumbersome weight and delivers sophisticated style without demanding any elaborate effort on your part. It's the kind of remarkably versatile dress that you can happily wear at home, curled up with a good book, your favorite slippers, and a comforting mug of tea, and still feel inherently beautiful and put together. Or, with a few simple accessory changes, you can effortlessly dress it up with stylish boots, an elegant scarf, and perhaps some bold statement earrings for a delightful dinner out, feeling perfectly polished and confident. That kind of remarkable flexibility is a rare and precious quality in any garment, but it's precisely what makes knit dresses feel almost magical in their adaptability. Now let's turn our attention to the all-important aspect of fit, because with knitwear, the right fit is key to looking and feeling your best. You're aiming for a knit dress that gracefully skims the body rather than tightly clinging to it. Look for semi-fitted silhouettes, something that gently follows the natural line of your body but still affords you plenty of breathing room and freedom of movement. It's generally wise to avoid anything that feels too hugging or overly figure-revealing, especially if the knit fabric itself is on the thinner side. Instead, opt for medium-weight knits that possess a bit of inherent structure and substance. Ribbed knits, for example, can be very flattering as the vertical lines create an elongating effect. Sweater blends that combine natural and synthetic fibers often offer a good balance of softness, durability, and shape retention, while cotton modal mixes are prized for their luxurious feel and beautiful drape. Length is another key consideration here. A midi-length knit dress, falling elegantly just below the knees or to mid-calf, is almost universally flattering and incredibly easy to style. With this length, you achieve a wonderful combination of coverage, warmth, and graceful lines, all in one beautifully cohesive look. And let's not forget the sleeves, which contribute significantly to both the comfort and style of a knit dress. Long sleeves are a timeless classic, perfect for cooler weather. However, chic three-quarter length sleeves or relaxed dolman sleeves can add an element of visual interest and enhanced comfort. For those particularly chilly months, the knit dress proves its worth as an excellent layering piece. You can effortlessly wear it under a stylish duster coat, a cozy poncho, or a long flowing cardigan for an extra layer of delightful coziness and appealing visual texture. Now, let's talk about colors and thoughtful details that can elevate your knit dress. Knits look particularly stunning in rich, earthy tones. Think of soft, warm camel, sophisticated moss green, deep charcoal gray, or luscious, deep berry hues. You can also explore the calming and versatile palette of warm neutrals, such as gentle heather gray, creamy oatmeal, or romantic dusty rose, which create a serene and sophisticated look. Textural details like ribbed patterns, subtle cable knits, or even a small, well-placed slit at the hem can make the dress feel more contemporary and stylish without ever being loud or ostentatious. When it comes to accessories, aim for pieces that are soft and intentional. A wide, well-chosen belt can beautifully define your waist and give the dress a more structured shape if desired. A scarf with a delicate print or a luxurious texture can add both warmth and a touch of refined elegance. And for footwear, consider pairing your knit dress with chic ankle boots, sophisticated pointed flats, or even a sleek knee-high boot during cooler weather for a polished finish. Perhaps the most beautiful thing about knit dresses, however, is the profound way they make you feel. They don't just dress the body, they comfort it, they nurture it. They serve as a gentle, tactile reminder that softness and strength can, and indeed do, coexist beautifully within a woman. They whisper that a woman at any age doesn't need to prove anything to be seen, to be valued, to be admired. You've lived through countless decades of ever-changing trends, and now you have the wisdom and the freedom to choose what feels unequivocally right for you. And truly, nothing feels more right than slipping into a dress that allows you to breathe freely, move gracefully, and shine brightly, exactly as you are. And so, we find ourselves at the gentle conclusion of our sartorial journey, a thoughtful exploration through 5 wonderfully simple dresses that are, in their essence, anything but ordinary. Each one, in its own distinct and quiet way, tells a compelling story. A story of effortless ease, of inherent grace, of the kind of profound beauty that doesn't need to scream for attention because it simply, confidently is. From the gentle, captivating flow of an A-line Midi dress that dances with every step, to the quiet, assured confidence exuded by a perfectly tailored shirt dress, from the soft, embracing femininity of a well-tied wrap dress, to the unfussy, liberating comfort of a sleeveless shift, and finally, to the warm, nurturing embrace of a cozy knit dress. These are not merely items of clothing. They are, in a very real sense, companions on your journey, cherished pieces that walk alongside you through the ever-changing seasons of life, softening the sometimes hard edges, wrapping around you with a comforting familiarity, and gently, consistently reminding you that true style doesn't come with an expiration date. But as wonderfully lovely and versatile as these dresses undoubtedly are, I want to leave you with something that resonates even deeper, something far more significant than mere fabric, fit, or the fleeting whims of fashion. And that, my dear friend, is this profound truth. The most beautiful, most captivating thing a woman over 60 can ever wear is, without a shadow of a doubt, her own unshakable confidence. It sounds deceptively simple, I know, but I also recognize that cultivating and maintaining that confidence isn't always an easy path. Because let's be perfectly honest with one another. The world, in its often hurried and superficial gaze, doesn't always truly see women our age. Sometimes it can feel as though we've inadvertently faded into the background, as if our voices have become quieter, our choices less visible, our inherent worth measured by outdated, irrelevant standards. But here's the powerful, liberating truth they perhaps never told us. This incredible age, this vibrant chapter, is precisely when you earn the right to stop living for everyone else's expectations and start living wholeheartedly for your own. You've spent decades pouring your heart and soul into being a daughter, a mother, a partner, a friend, a colleague, a pillar of strength. You've given generously, supported unconditionally, nurtured countless dreams, and somehow you've managed to hold it all together with grace and resilience. And now is unequivocally the time to dress for yourself. It's time to look into the mirror, to meet your own gaze, and to say with genuine affection and acceptance, "This is who I am, and I truly, deeply like her." Wrinkles, softness, stories etched in time, and all. Style, at this magnificent stage of life, isn't about a futile attempt to look younger. It's about looking and feeling more authentically, more vibrantly like yourself. The you who is wise beyond measure, profoundly kind, undeniably joyful, endlessly curious, and wonderfully, gloriously unafraid. So yes, of course, dresses matter. Comfort undeniably matters. Style, in its truest sense, certainly matters. But none of these things matter nearly as much as the way you carry yourself in them, the energy you bring to them. Whether you choose a flowy midi that billows around you like a gentle breeze, or a cozy knit that feels like a warm hug, the real, enduring elegance emanates from within. It springs forth from the deep well of knowing that you have absolutely nothing left to prove, from the profound understanding that your intrinsic value isn't hanging in your closet on a hanger. It's living and breathing in your heart, shining in your smile, and radiating from your very presence. So, my gentlest, most heartfelt advice to you is this: wear what makes you feel unequivocally, joyfully you. Choose clothes that allow you to breathe deeply, move freely, laugh heartily, and stretch your arms wide to embrace the world without a hint of apology. And above all, please, never, ever let someone else's fleeting opinion or narrow judgment shrink your magnificent sense of self. Because you, my dear, are not here to simply blend into the wallpaper. You are here to be in all your unique and splendid glory. And darling, you are doing more than just fine. You are quite simply remarkable. If this little conversation we've shared today resonated with you, even in just one small, meaningful part, I would be so delighted to hear from you. What's the one dress in your wardrobe that makes you feel most authentically, wonderfully like yourself? Which one of these 5 styles do you already cherish, or which one are you now feeling curious and excited to try? Please do leave a comment below and share your thoughts, not just with me, but with the beautiful, supportive community of women who, just like you, are courageously and stylishly rewriting the rules of aging every single precious day. And if you enjoyed this gentle moment we've spent together, please consider giving this video a little like, subscribing to the channel for more conversations like this, or even sharing it with a dear friend who might just need a little reminder of her own radiant, timeless beauty. Because the truth is, we're all in this beautiful, evolving journey together, learning, growing, and constantly discovering new ways to shine at any and every age. Thank you so very much for spending this precious time with me. Until we meet again, stay wonderfully kind, stay endlessly curious, and above all, stay authentically, beautifully you.